Whoa, whoa, whoa. Spraying your cluster directly? That's a terrible idea. Today, we're gonna be showing you guys 5 interior detailing mistakes you're probably making. Number 1, you never want to spray a chemical directly onto your instrument cluster for a number of reasons. The first one being, if you're working outside, it's gonna be hot, and if you spray a chemical onto a hot surface, there's a pretty high chance that there's gonna be some kind of chemical reaction that can permanently damage the surface. So you never wanna do that. This is a very sensitive plastic, so the last thing that you want to do is use a degreaser or an all-purpose cleaner that could potentially damage it. So the right product to use is actually this one right here that I'm hiding behind me, which is Total Interior Cleaner and Protectant. Total Interior is a cleaner and protectant that's going to basically work on all of your interior surfaces, including your dashboard, your door panels, your center console, your navigation screen, leather, fabric, vinyl, upholstery, steering wheels, you name it, it's going to work out great on all occasions. And the great thing about it is that it provides no shine whatsoever, and basically it's just going to clean. So to use it, all you need is a soft microfiber towel. So what I'm going to do instead, or opposed to just spraying directly, I'm going to spray some directly onto a microfiber towel, and then I'm going to use the product that's on the towel, just kind of rub it into the fibers of the towel, and then we're just gently going to wipe it down. And another thing to keep in mind is the towel that you're using. Whenever you're using the towel to clean this area, you want to make sure that you're using a premium towel. So don't use nothing cheap, don't use a cotton towel, don't use something that's dirty. Make sure that you're using something that's clean, new, plush, and that's going to be safe to wipe onto the surface. All right, now we want to clean our air vents. So to do so, we're going to get some all-purpose cleaner and just spray that sucker up. We're not going to do that. We're not going to spray a cleaner directly into the air vents because it's going to go in there and it's never going to see the day of light ever again. So it's going to be a complete pain in the butt to clean up, and there are things out there that are actually much better to use to clean up these areas, like this little buddy right here. This little cute little buddy, see that guy right there? His name is Icky. He's Sticky Icky. Now, Sticky Icky is a specialty car cleaning gel that we've created to clean up areas like this specifically. Now, you guys will see, I have the whole thing in my hand. It's just like a jelly piece. As you can see, it's already been used. Probably should have used one that hasn't been used, but hey, we're gonna use it anyways, just because we still can. So now we're gonna use Sticky Icky on the car vents. So to use it, all you have to do is literally just shove it in there. And as you guys can see, the gel takes form of the area that you're cleaning up, and it basically picks up all the fine dirt and debris. If it does get stuck, just go ahead and roll it right over itself, and it's just gonna pick itself back up. And that's the beauty about this product, is that you can just literally just mash it wherever you want, and it's going to pick up all the fine debris, all the dirt, all the grime that's stuck in those areas. As you can see, it picked up, I don't even know what that stuff is right there, but I'll let you guys figure it out. But you can also use it on broad surfaces like the dashboard as well. And all you got to do is just roll that sucker on over, and it's going to pick up all the fine debris, dust, pet hair, you name it. If it's on the surface and it's loose, it's going to pick it up. The next interior detailing mistake that you want to avoid is using an oil-based dressing on your driver controls, such as things like your steering wheel, your gas or brake pedal, and or your rubber floor mats. Now, the reason you never want to have those kinds of things on those surfaces is simply because it can cause a hazard when you're driving. Just imagine you're driving, you have a slippery steering wheel, you're driving, you're trying to hit the brake pedal, and your foot slips off and causes, You don't want to have any kind of oily substances on those things because, like I said, it's a hazard, and you shouldn't really even have to use those things in the first place. Instead, you should just really be using a cleaner like Nonsense. Now, Nonsense, believe it or not, is a great cleaner, and it provides no shine and no kind of slippery feel whatsoever. It's just going to clean the surface. So if you're worried about cleaning things like your steering wheel, this is all you need right here, and a good old brush. Now, to clean this, all you have to do is simply grab your Nonsense, spray some directly onto the brush. I'm actually going to just push it into the bristles. And then once you're done with that, you simply start scrubbing. And like that, you start removing all the embedded body oils from your hands on the steering wheel, all the dirt, all the grime from your gas and brake pedal and or your floor mats. Really, it's just all about a good cleaning. You never should ever apply any kind of oil-based dressings onto them. The next thing that you don't want to do is apply an oil-based dressing to your interior. Whenever you apply an oil-based dressing to your dashboard, this is what happens. You'll see that it looks very nasty, like very greasy looking, especially in these like curved areas right here. Wow, that's crazy. I actually just touched this right here and actually picked up some of the oil-based dressing. And that stickiness is also attracting dust and debris. So, you know, not only does it look greasy, but it's also going to attract all the dirt, grime, and anything that wants to stick to it is going to stick to it for sure. Another thing is that these oil-based dressings will start gassing out, and they'll start leaving a haze and like a film on your windshield, which can obstruct your vision, and that can be a hazard. So instead of applying oil-based dressing to your interior, you should apply a water-based dressing. Now, this is just one of the very many water-based dressings that we carry here at Chemical Guys. We love dressings, you guys know that. And the great thing about this one is that it's our natural shine, and this provides an OEM brand new look. So this doesn't really provide any shine whatsoever. It just basically enhances the depth and the darkness of the trim. Now, before I actually apply this, I gotta remove this oil-based dressing. So since we already have our nonsense and our brush in hand, all we're gonna do now is basically spray. Well, I'm gonna spray the brush to not get overspray on my windshield. And then I'm gonna start scrubbing. And this is gonna ensure that whenever I apply an actual dressing, like a water-based dressing to my dashboard, it's gonna adhere properly, and it's gonna stick, and it's gonna last the longest. So now that I'm done cleaning, I'm gonna grab a microfiber towel and simply buff off the residue of nonsense, as well as all the dirt, grime, and the oil-based dressing that was applied on here off the surface. And I'm gonna bring you guys in for a closer look of what your dashboard should actually look like. Your dashboard should look like this, flat, OEM looking, and not like this, greasy, oily, and sticky. The last detailing mistake you never want to make is using a household glass cleaner on the inside of your car, because those glass cleaners contain something called ammonia, which is a very strong cleaning agent and can actually dry out your tints and cause them to discolor. Now instead, you should be using something like a streak-free glass cleaner, which contains no ammonia whatsoever and safe for stock or aftermarket tinted windows. This product is extremely easy to use, especially when paired with our waffle weave cleaning towel. All you have to do is simply spray directly onto the surface. You can spray onto your towel as well, whichever you prefer, and then simply start wiping it down. And this is the safest way to clean your glass. This is ensuring that you're not discoloring your tints, you're not damaging them. You know, if you use those household glass cleaners one day, I'm not gonna say that's gonna damage it right away, but over time you're gonna start noticing that the tint, it starts losing its pigmentation, and it doesn't really last you as long as possible. All right, guys, and that's gonna wrap it up for this video. Those were 5 interior detailing mistakes you should not be making when it comes to cleaning your ride. Now, if you guys like this video, make sure to give us a huge like, subscribe if you haven't done so already, and make sure to comment down below what future videos you guys want us to make on this channel. As always, my name is Joey. This is Chemical Guys. We'll see you next time. To infinity and beyond.